Welcome to Latino Political News with timely insights and opinions from today's leaders and those who will lead in the future.
And we're here with Tony Vazquez, and you are the former mayor of Santa Monica, and you're running for what office?
The Board of Equalization, District Number 3.
Tell us a little bit about the Board of Equalization.
The Board of Equalization is made up of 4 districts in the state of California. I believe we're the only state in the union that actually has a Board of Equalization elected. In most states, I think in all the states outside of California, it's actually appointed by a legislator or by the governor. So California is very unique. These 4 districts, because California is so huge, each district is about 9 million people. And we've never had a Latino elected since it started back in the 1800s.
And so you'd be a landmark first. Why do you feel you're qualified for the position?
One, I've been elected since 1990 on the Santa Monica City Council, and in 2016, I became the first Latino mayor of the city of Santa Monica. As progressive as the city of Santa Monica is, it took almost over 100 years to elect the first, not only Latino to the council, but then much later, the first Latino mayor of the city. But in terms of qualifications, since I've been elected, I've sat on their audit committee. I still sit on their audit committee now. I just finished my term as the treasurer of ICA, Independent Cities Association, which is about 40 different cities, mostly in Southern California. And the biggest thing, while Santa Monica is only 93,000, our daytime population is about 350,000, primarily because we're a very tourist industry in Santa Monica, and we're a job center. We're like Silicon by the beach, they say.
Exactly, a lot of high tech.
High tech. And as a result of that, our budget, even though we're the 17th largest city in the county, in terms of our budget, we're the 3rd. Outside of LA and Long Beach, it's Santa Monica.
Wow. That's impressive. What's your single biggest accomplishment during your career?
I would say, well, one of them was getting the train to finally connect, the light rail, from downtown LA to Santa Monica. So now people actually all the way out from Azusa can take the train into the Santa Monica Bay or Santa Monica Pier. So I think transportation's a big deal. The other thing I think is affordable housing. We started a community corporation in Santa Monica back in the late 80s that's funded by the city. It's a nonprofit, but it's been doing a great job in creating affordable housing in the city. And then we just recently, as the mayor, we passed an inclusionary housing zone ordinance that requires any new housing development to have at least 30% affordable housing.
Excellent. What do you feel are 4 key issues affecting Latinos here in California, and how can the Board of Equalization deal with those issues, or can it?
Well, let me list first the top 4. I think for Latinos, I think it's all about education, number 1, because I think that's the greatest equalizer. I think the other one is breaking these ceilings in all levels. Like, for example, I broke the ceiling in Santa Monica being the first Latino. I hope to break the ceiling again as the first Latino on the Board of Equalization. I hope this year we may break the ceiling since I think it was Pio Pico back in the day of being the first Latino governor in California. And actually all up and down the ticket we have Latinos running. And I think just, for me, it's all about empowerment and education. As the Board of Equalization electee, if I get elected, I think one of the key things is to start putting more money into education. You know, all the taxes that we gather up. I mean, the Board of Equalization administers almost $60 billion. People don't even realize how much money that is, and we don't do anything about servicing the new economy or the new demographics. I mean, take a look at our educational system. We have 9 UC systems in the state of California. That hasn't changed since the 60s. Yet our population has grown exponentially. But we haven't increased, with the exception of Merced, you see Merced, that's it. And I think part of it is because the demographics is no longer all white. It's Latino. And somebody up there is not looking out for Latinos. Because we should have more universities, not only at the UC system, but at the state system as well, to start getting our folks out of poverty and actually making them productive citizens.
We appreciate your insights and best of luck.
Thank you.